am chasing the elusive redfish. Shall see. The sun is ducked behind the clouds. Makes it a little bit difficult to see. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Some sort of activity. I think what I just saw was the wing of an eagle ray. Or the fin of a shark, I can't tell which. I'm going to take a lure that sinks, and I'm going to start fishing with that. While I'm doing this, my eyes are scanning around looking for signs of life. I'm seeing some activity out there. Could be just current moving. I think that's fish. Oh yeah, it's mullet. Take the anchor, toss it overboard. I'll stay here and I'll fan cast around, see if I can catch something. Yeah, that's nice. Right on the other side of that mullet school. This is Casey's reel, by the way. This is the Daiwa reel I got from my friend down there in Australia. It's rigged up with 15-pound braided line. And that goes a lot farther than 20-pound, I'll tell you what. Oh my gosh, something just pounded that. Wow. That's pretty nice. I think the anchor finally just grabbed. You see the boat swung around. Let's throw that out there again. I don't know if you can see that. There's like a calm spot in the water out there. Oddly enough, that's where the fish were. Let's reel that in. Okay. Let's set that down. You see that? There's like a calm spot in the water. You know, when you're fishing places that are like, 3 feet deep, and then the tide starts moving through, you get noticeable differences in the top of the water. It's as good as structure as you can get, pretty much. Sometimes, I mean, having a reef or something to fish, or some tall grass is nice. But yeah, you can see it out here too. It's just a difference in the water. And that's where I saw the mullet hanging out. And guess what? There's going to be other fish hanging out there too. It's not always the case. But it's definitely worth a shot. Ooh, all right. I see the mullet school has moved off a bit. Mullets seem incredibly intelligent compared to most fish. I've seen schools of them part like the Red Sea, as you come close. stealthy, quiet. You know, you can try to sneak up on them, and I mean, they seem to know you're there. Maybe it's like a hive mentality, you know, where one fish tells another, and then that tells another, and next thing you know, the whole school knows you're there. Maybe they have a way of transmitting signals to one another, so they can kind of triangulate your position with as little as 3 fish. Okay, I might have to pull anchor and go over there, because the mullet school over there is real thick. I see it disturbing the surface. It's just out of casting range. Kind of like to wait just for a little bit, see if it's moving. Oh my gosh, did you see that? That was a heck of a strike. Wow. Holy moly. Yeah, maybe I'll just stay right here, huh? Boy, oh boy. That was a heck of a something. Wow. That was a very violent strike from a very big fish. Talking 2 foot or better. You know, on light tackle like this, that's a big fish. Let's keep it going. The lure I'm using is very small, and sometimes that works a little bit better than a big lure. However, if I use a bigger lure, and I have one tied on to the other rod, here I've got a top water lure. This weighs a little bit more, and although I got 20-pound test on here, it's still going to fly a little bit further because it's a heavier lure. So let's see if the top water has any luck. Again, because it's a bigger lure, I can throw it further and just kind of feel out the area. It's still early. You know, the water's not too choppy. Top water might actually work. Let's throw it over there where I got that explosion before. If those were jacks or something, they'll come after a top water. So will a redfish. You see there's a little bit of activity on the surface, but not that much. That's why I was throwing the lure that goes below the surface. Well, that and the floating grass that I'm dealing with now. But even without the floating grass, if I see that there's activity, but not on the surface, I'd prefer to throw a lure that is down where the activity is. All right, yeah, that's no bueno. I'll have to go back to the other lure. Okay, no biggie. I've pretty much fan cast this entire area. I did get that one blow up. Part of me wants to just pick up and move, but another part of me knows that redfish and jacks, they'll be cruising this area. They'll come and go. So if I just stay put and I wait it out, And I cast enough times, I might actually catch one. See, that little guy's catching grass too. Yeah, I'm seeing activity here now within casting distance. How's that? I saw him. I threw it out there. All right, while I fight this fish, I'm going to take the anchor off so I can go after him, because this is a big, heavy fish. We'll come back for the anchor later. Oh boy. Nice. Whew. Yep. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. They're still on it. What is that? Wow, it came back for it after it let it go. What happened? My hooks aren't straight. Wow. Well, now oh, my anchor's still holding me. How nice. Man. I think that was a redfish, people. I got a crappy hook set on him. Wow, that felt really good. Look at that. See the anchor? It's just kind of coiled on there gently. It's just enough to hold me where I'm at, which is nice, because if I hook up again, the force of the fish might actually undo the anchor line. That was a heavy fish. That felt good. Boy, that got my adrenaline going, I'll tell you what.